But yeah. So I just signed myself out of hospital. I had to. I probably could have been in there for fucking 3 months, but as I said, I signed myself out. As soon as I got the opportunity to sign myself out, just after my mate was arrested, when he'd come and see me, and all them armed police had come in, into my room in that hotel, sorry, in the hospital. The moment that happened is the moment I thought, I need to go, lad. I need to go. If a load of police can just burst in like this and start punching them on the floor, you've seen the video. I'm laying in a hospital bed, my 2 mates are there. The busies have grabbed the 2 of them. They're obviously looking at me with my fucking face and thinking, this guy's injured, we can't really grab him, right? And then bang, he's punched fuck out to my mate. And then he took him to one room and then took me and my mate to another room and blew us through to see if we were wanted. But it's a classic example of how anything, everything could just change in seconds. And that's why I left as well. And I thought, you know what, I'm not sitting in fucking hospital. Absolutely not. I'm not sitting here like. As I said, I probably should have been there for probably 2 months, 3 months, but I just couldn't. Don't get me wrong, if it would have been like Liverpool, it would have been like, because you'd know whether you want or not, and the police are police are not going to fucking attack you in a fucking in a hospital in Liverpool. That's a fact. They're not going to start punching fuck out of you, but they do over here. Do you know what I mean? In Africa, they just fucking kill you, as you've seen there. But you'd also seen a video where they had hold me mate and he punched him in the face and whatever. But it just shows that things can happen. Like, so in certain countries, you can't really be like fucking. You gotta be so fucking careful. You gotta be so careful now. That's why I'm just trying to get as better as I can, as quick as I can. I'm training as much as I can. Well, I haven't been training for a couple of days, but I will be. I need to get in shape quick. The good thing is though, I've lost 2 stone, which is brilliant, really. Because it just means now I can just start from 0. I need to get this sorted, my brain, because I don't know if it's going to get worse. I need to get that sorted soon. It's mad because if they turn around to me and go, look, because my solicitor contacts the court and says, look, here's a charge he's wanted for. Can we get some sort of agreement? If he comes back to the UK for treatment on his head, he can also face the charge he's wanted for. However, can we guarantee that he's going to be given bail during the trial because he needs to get his operations for the next 6 to 12 months? Can we guarantee that? If the hospital says yeah, if the court say yes, we're not going to request for him to be remanded into custody, he can go and get his treatment. Then I'd go back to the UK to tomorrow, genuinely, to go and get my treatment, because I do need treatment on my face. I need that treatment. This is like the skin's been there. You see the hole there, so that's hard there, and underneath there is soft, where you've had to remove the fucking hard bit. But I'd go and get my treatment straight away. But it makes no logical sense to me to hand myself in. Do you think your solicitor could do that? Yeah, so my solicitors applied to find out exactly what charges I've got. So all my solicitor needs to do is just contact the magistrate and say, look, Samwalker's in Spain. He's been wanted for 2 years. He's not wanted for the most serious of offences. But can we get some sort of deal and agreement? Yes, Pastor. Can we get some sort of agreement on the table here that if Sam comes back to England to get his treatment on his face, he will also face the charges he's wanted for. He's been wanted for 2 years, but on the basis that he will be given bail pending the trial, because he needs to go and get his treatment in the hospital and have 6 to 12 months worth of treatment. If the court say yes, we can guarantee that you'll get bail. then I'd come back to the UK straight away and face my charges, 100%. But it makes no logical sense in my head why I would go back to UK, let's say tomorrow, if they were going to put me straight into prison. For the simple fact is that I would probably have to spend a week or two before I even got any treatment, because they would have to be contacting the Spanish hospitals to find out exactly what was wrong with me. So I'd probably sit in a prison for 2 weeks without any treatment on my face, which could potentially put me at risk. And also, if you get into any sort of confrontation, because you know what fucking life is like, you'd always get some fucking dickhead. Whether that's most prison officers are sound. Most prisoners are. 95% of officers and prisoners are sound. But you always get the odd knobhead, and that's a problem. And that's what I don't want, whether it's of a prisoner or a prison officer, to get caught slipping. Especially when I've got this, because all it takes is one mark. Yes, Paul, bam, bam. Phil, lad, bam, bam. Yeah, all it takes is one mark, one assault, and I'm dead. I'll die off that, because there's no bone there, and I need to get bone put there. But as I said, that's why I can't just come back to the UK now, because it's like, if I go to the UK and into the prison, then I'm already at risk. I might as well just be back in fucking Africa. I might as well just be back sat with the police in Africa who attacked me. But so it makes no logical sense for me to go back to the UK unless they can guarantee that I'll get given bail pending my trial while I get my treatment on my head. If they can't guarantee that, then I'm not going back, obviously. I'll just stay out the country for however many years that is, whether that's fucking a year or 20 years. Whatever, however life has it planned out. But that's the plan, I think. I would love them to turn around and go, yeah, well, we're not going to argue from to be put in prison while he's got to get his operation. He can be given bail. If they said that, then I'd come back tomorrow. If they said that to me solicitor. As long as it was put in writing. If it was put in writing, then I'd come back. But obviously, if it's not put in writing, then obviously I can't come back. I mean, little thing in fucking Dublin, getting treatment there. I would love to get treatment in Dublin, but I don't know if I'm wanted there, because I got arrested with them diamonds. So 54 diamonds from Africa, allegedly from Africa. They were saying I was smuggling them. Now my argument is, I wasn't smuggling them. They're just my personal diamonds, in exactly the same way. My statement was this: look, exactly them. Let me just decline that person. My exact thing was this in Dublin when they found them 50 odd diamonds. That's just my own personal possession. In exactly the same way as if you or your wife go on holiday and you've got 3 or 4 rings, or your wife's got like different jewellery. She's going on holiday. She doesn't have to disclose that she's got that. And that's exact same with my diamonds.